Yo,
What's happening?
today we gotta be nitpicking Jurassic World Dominion.
Yep, we all know that one.
Because we have nits to pick.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the sake of copyright.
We're going to be using Lego to show what scenes we're talking about. Most of them are near the final act and the third act, though, so it'll be pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, top biggest nitpicks about Jurassic World Dominion. Okay, so what's our number one?
Our number one nitpick.
Yeah.
Gotta be the ending.
The team up at the end between these two and the Giga. Okay? Makes zero sense whatsoever. Okay, so you all know that. Oh no, we all think Rixie's dead because Giga got him. And then Giga go attack Therizinosaurus and go to try to kill Therizinosaurus. Then Rixie alive and push Giga onto the Therizinosaurus claws. Okay, now let's think. First of all, the Giga would definitely have killed Rixie for starters. And the weight of the Giga, then compared to the weight of the Therizinosaurus' arms, when it pushed on, that thing didn't even budge. All that weight would have been pulling down on it and would have pulled that sucker down onto the ground. Okay. And Giga definitely would have killed Rixie. Nom nom nom. The end. No more Rixie.
Is an old lady.
Yes. And then Giga would have killed Therizinosaurus. Nom nom nom. Giga win. Cinema. Okay, that's how it should have ended. And even if Rixie did survive, they did kill the Giga together, they wouldn't have done the big roar thing. Oh no, big triumphant roar. That's not realistic
would have immediately killed the Therizinosaurus.
Exactly. Okay, these two?
Therizinosaurus is gonna be dead in any logical outcome.
Exactly. And Rixie would be dead
he's
in the
blind.
logical outcome. Exactly.
And he is the lightest and smallest of the three.
Makes zero sense whatsoever. And it's really weird. Anywho, next nitpick. What's our next nitpick, dude?
Our next nitpick is gonna be Clear is the most incompetent person in the entire franchise.
Okay, so I'm to assume we're talking about the Dilophosaurus scene.
Among many others, which she shows absolute incompetency.
Okay, yeah, you keep yapping, I'll find something to represent the dialogue.
Like, pull the plane over.
Okay.
That's not how planes work.
Okay, so say, this is about how big the Dilophosaurus is compared to her, right? So she was standing there, that thing was down here. Okay, tiny. Then she, for some stupid reason, got down to eye level with this thing so it could spit in her face. Honestly, if you're that tall, give it a right hook or kick it or something. It's tiny. Useless. Absolutely useless. Is she an idiot? She could have kicked that thing. She
is an idiot.
Honestly, she could have kicked that thing, given it a right hook. Like, Owen Grady's cool and all, but seriously, that scene was disappointing. Oh, God. At least, if you'd gone down the aisle, at least should have eaten her. Like, what are the odds? Owen would have shown up at that exact moment, just in time to save her butt from being eaten by a bunch of Dilophosauruses.
They all coincidentally showed up at this exact same tower.
Yes, that brings us to the Jeep. When that thing rolls down, how the hell did it end up at that exact tower? What are the odds of that?
Just coincidentally, all of them, and Ramsey later, just ended up in the same spot. Coincidentally, with no knowledge of the other ones being there.
And then old Owen Grady and Claire, they didn't know who Ramsey was. Why'd they just go along with him the moment he showed up? You can't trust him.
He literally worked for Biosyn.
Exactly. They're useless. They're so useless.
Alright.
Okay.
Next nitpick, the ice.
Yep. There's a lot of inconsistencies in there. So when the plane crashes, we see the ice is like that thick. Real thick stuff. But then when they're walking and it's cracking, it's that thick. And that's closer to the shore where ice is naturally thicker.
The ice's thickness depends on whatever is most convenient to make Owen Grady look better.
Exactly. Like, honestly. And if the ice was that thin, like, remember how he just fell through the ice? The whole plane would have sunk by then. Like, do you see how thick it was piled up? It was huge. And then the stuff they were on was like that and that.
Also,
incompetence.
The raptor jumps down to the ice, dives into water, Then when he dives back out, he jumps out, then lands back on the ice. So somehow, the spot he jumped out from, that was really thin ice. But the spot he landed on was thick ice. Because if it was more logical, after he jumped out of the water and landed
because don't forget, he's got his whole weight coming down and the force of gravity pushing him.
On the ice, he just broke through.
And don't forget,
it was just
when he first went into the ice, he just did that. He just went straight down. And that was close to the shore where the ice is thickest. Jurassic World Dominion is devoid of all logic. Okay. Next nitpick.
I'm going to have to go with Dodgson's death.
Yeah, that was just... It was ironic because of what happened to Nedry, but...
Should have the Giga kill him.
Yeah, that's another nitpick of mine. The Giga did not eat a single person.
The Giga had 2 kills.
They were both
for that
bugs.
Entire movie.
Both goddamn bugs.
A locust that Malcolm fed to him, and a locust he bit out of the ear.
And a dead deer. He didn't even kill that, though.
Will Smith killed it.
Yeah, exactly. Will Smithosaurus.
With his...
Yeah, honestly, like... Huh? Like, he's the big bad. You always have the big bad eat someone. Like, even in Rebirth, the big bad eats someone.
The most violence he did was chomp on Rixie's nose to get the deer, and then push Rixie over
and bite the Therizinosaurus claw.
Aged, creaky bone dinosaur, and he just shoved it over. That's the most violence he did. Elder abuse.
Oh, there's something else I wanted to say again. Oh, yeah. When it smashes its face through the window and pulls on the thing just happens to be around Claire's leg. It just happens to drag her out the window. It all just happens to be like that. What are the odds that Claire happens to have her foot in a piece of wire and gets dragged out the window? Ah, yes, what are the odds? Yes, and why didn't the Giga eat someone? I reckon Ramsey should have been eaten by the Giga. Should like been sacrificed himself, kind of like Kincaid and Billy Brennan. Those two should have died. But
Giga should have at least killed another dinosaur.
Yeah. Thankfully, though, in Chaos Theory, I've heard we do get more development for the Giga.
Neither of us have seen Chaos Theory.
Exactly.
I haven't even finished Cat Cretaceous yet.
Me neither.
I watched the first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And that's the Scorpius part, and then after the Scorpius, I got bored.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Because it goes on to like robots or something.
I'm about halfway through season 4. Last time I was watching it, but that was ages ago.
Also, they do bring that Spinosaurus.
Yeah, but the Spinosaurus, there's no way it's the JP3 Spino. There's no way.
But he's got a lobotomy.
Yeah, next Jurassic World Dominion nitpick. Okay, that seems to be all the nitpicks we can think of for now. We'll probably do more movie nitpicks later. But, yeah, Jurassic World Dominion, it's a good movie, just lots of inconsistencies and odd coincidences that just happen to happen. Yeah.
Ooh, I thought of one. The train that when Sattler and Grant are in it, and it just
happened to stop in the cave.
Just stopped in that cave.
Happened to stop in the cave.
And Malcolm just pulled up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and in Dodgson's death we see a Dilophosaurus smash through a glass thing in the train behind him. That doesn't make sense because the train was just coming from that direction. How the hell did the Dilophosaurus get behind the train and into one of the carriages? Like, 0 sense. I swear these Dilophosauruses just spawn in.
The Dilophosauruses came from both sides of the train, which is one of them got through the front, one got through the back.
How'd the one get through the back? Because that's where the train was coming from. And how'd the one get in the front then? Like, I know there are caves everywhere, but they're sealed off. Remember, that's the whole thing with Alan Grant and all that. They're stuck in the cave because it's been sealed off. So how did the Dilophosauruses get in there?
Now,
it's only the Morphodons.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the train in that tunnel, the front of it is like a regular train. So how do they get into it? There's no, like, door on the front, because there was a door on the back. There wasn't one on the front, so how did the Dilophosaurus get in there?
Exactly. It makes no sense. It's useless. Oh yeah. Okay, another big nitpick of mine is just the existence of Quetzalcoatluses out in like cities and stuff. They were never in Jurassic World. They were never in Fallen Kingdom. They were made specifically for bloody Dominion. Then we never explained how they got there. Like, it makes no sense. They were never part the same. The Morphodons made by Biosin. Quetzalcoatlus made by Biosin. But how the hell did it get out? The ADS exists for a reason.
Yeah, because like
It makes no sense.
because Biosyn, we know they make dinosaurs as well, but all the dinosaurs they made are in the sanctuary.
Exactly.
As
How the
well
hell
as the
did
ones they stole from Engine.
Exactly. So how the hell did the Quetzalcoatlus get there? Huh?
Biosyn and Manticore's success comes from stealing stuff from Engine. Like, Biosyn just stole the dinosaurs of Nublar,
And Sauna.
and then Manticore took some off Sorna.
Yeah, remember first gen of Biosin came from Sauna. Yeah, because they poachers.
Also, the nitpick I have with the 3 Jurassic World movies, that trilogy in general,
Yeah.
is how they keep insisting that Blue is the last raptor.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Sorna.
They
Multiple
forget Sauna
packs of
exists.
raptors.
They forget Sauna
Both
exists.
movies on that island had completely different packs of raptors. The
Yeah.
JP3 raptors look completely different
And the thing is,
than the Lost
There's
World raptors.
2 different kinds of JP3 raptors as well. Remember, there's the ones with the frills and the ones that are white with the stripes.
Plus,
3 different kinds of
Rebirth
raptors.
had raptors.
Yeah. Also, big unfortunate nitpick with Rebirth. The fact that it's set in an island, not in the 5 deaths, annoys me.
Yes.
Because the 5 deaths were made specifically for sequels. So why don't they use like Isla Muerta or something? Because that literally translates to Death Island. What the hell is on there? Why isn't Site C, in the 5 deaths? It just makes sense. Why would they have a completely different island all the way away? Also, how the hell did that Dunkleosteus thing? Remember the head that we see pull up in Net and Rebirth? Where did that come from? That was on Engine's lists. Huh?
Because apparently dinosaurs just started existing, and non-dinosaurs, they started existing as well.
Yep. Yay. Yeah.
We love nitpicking the Jurassic World movies.
They're still good movies, but we just like to nitpick them. Because, yeah.
They just have very questionable choices, especially with endings.
Yep.
Their endings are questionable.
Actually, no, the Indoraptor's ending was a bit questionable as well, because what are the odds that it just happened to land on those Triceratops horns perfectly? Why'd Blue have to save the day again? Stop bringing Blue back. It's not all
Just
about
kill
Blue.
already.
Yeah, I know. Just do it, okay? We like Blue, but
Like,
we've had
Rixie's
enough.
OG. Rixie can live. Rixie's
Yeah,
allowed to
we've
live
had
because she's the
Rixie.
OG.
Yeah, but then Rebirth boxed the franchise into a corner and implies that Rixie and all that died. Because they're not in that tropical environment. Remember? So they're probably all dead.
I mean, Rixie probably died of old age first because she was that old.
Oh no, don't forget. You don't know how long she could live for. She's a clone in a completely different environment with healthcare, good sports food sources. Remember, like old Zero Rodriguez said in Fallen Kingdom, you don't know how long they could live for. So yeah, Rixie, the big old, and probably dead now because she's not in a tropical environment. Thanks a lot, Rebirth. Good movie, but boxed the franchise into a corner.
Yeah. Another nitpick I have with Rebirth is so it's the singular island, in the middle of nowhere. Where are all these new dinosaurs coming from? Like the Spinos. Because Engine never made them. Biosin didn't have any in their sanctuary. Where'd they come from?
But that's the thing, they made them on the Rebirth Island. Engine made them on the Rebirth Island, even though we never see them in Engine's list before. That's because they were made way back in the day. Also, Rebirth's timeline's a bit confusing. Because it's set in 2027. Okay, Rebirth is set in 2027. Yeah. Then, the flashback is set in 2011. I'm pretty sure it is. But in the trailer, they say this is the research facility for the original park.
So
which is back in the 80s.
World original park?
So that's like that island's been used from 1980s to 2011 when the bad stuff happened. And then it got abandoned. The wind, like, huh? Like, it's so confusing. Also, what? Mosasaurus is also a bit confusing. Like, where would they have been keeping that?
Because they had a total of 1.
Where would they have been keeping that
Why no more?
Mosasaurus? We never see a Mosasaurus pen. It's really weird.
They had one Mosasaurus on Isla Nublar, and that's the only one that was made.
Yeah, and then we get
Of
another
course,
one.
we know he escapes
With-
because we see it.
Yeah, but how the hell did the other one escape? It's a mystery.
Rebirth is just very inconsistent with the other two trilogies.
Yep. Still good movie, just inconsistent. That's the thing with a lot of Jurassic franchises. They're very inconsistent and strange and lots of nitpicks, but they're still very good. Jurassic Park 1, though, I have no nitpicks about that.
No nitpicks for the first movie.
A lot of people will say that,
Or the second,
what about...
or the third.
I feel like a lot of people about the first, though, would say, oh yeah, how the T-Rex get out the paddock if one shot it walks out and the next shot's a cliff. Well, in the book, there's a map that explains it. There's a hill. That's how the T-Rex got out of the paddock. There was a hill. We just don't see it in shot. Okay? You just had your little minds blown.
The three Jurassic Park movies I have no nitpicks for because they're good.
Yeah.
And then Jurassic World, it's okay for the most part. Fallen Kingdom's quite good.
Fallen Kingdom's
Quite
the
a good
best
one.
out of the Jurassic World franchise.
And
I love Fallen
then
Kingdom.
Dominion's pretty good, but ending's bad.
Yeah, the ending screwed up. Like, I'd be fine if they left it at Jurassic World Dominion and ended the franchise there. Like, it was a good send-off for the franchise. It's just the big end. Just left something to be desired. Also, in the book, the original Jurassic Park book, Malcolm dies of his injuries and is left on the island when it is bombed to pieces by the Costa Rican government.
But we can't have that because then
But
no
then,
more Jeff Goldblum.
in the
the
sequel
movie.
book, The Lost World, also by Michael Crichton, turns out his death was mispronounced. So it turns out he was
More
alive.
Jeff Goldblum.
It also means how the hell did he survive the Costa Rican government bombing Isla Nublar?
Simple, because he's Jeff Goldblum. He just does that.
I'm talking about the book.
Yeah, still Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, yeah, Jeff Goldblum. He just does that. Yeah, he's just better. Yeah. Oh, yeah, one nitpick about Jurassic Park 3. The pacing. It's too fast. Like, I like it. It's a good movie, but the pacing's so quick. It's this. There's no, like, breaks between it. And the breaks we do get are really short. And then it's straight back into that.
I think whatever Rebirth 2 will be, Jurassic World Rebirth 2 Electric Boogaloo, you bring back the Jurassic Park 4 idea, dinosaur with gun.
Human dinosaur hybrids.
With guns.
Well, you know how the
Get
Yeah,
the Indoraptor
Indominus.
with a gun that shoots for laser so he can choose the target himself.
Oh yeah, a nitpick about Fallen Kingdom. If they point the laser at the person to trigger the attack, why don't they just shoot the person? They already got the gun pointed at them. It's got to be a decently close range.
That's one thing Dominion did good, because the lady who had that laser and then the Atrociraptors, it was just a little wrist thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a gun. Otherwise, you could just shoot him.
Plus, she had a pack of raptors
Yeah.
that all would
Atrociraptors.
follow that laser.
Oh yeah, another nitpick about Dominion. When the truck crashes and all the crates come flying off, only one of them lands on its side. Judging by gravity and the weight of the Atrocir, they should have all landed on their sides. Nitpick. It's so annoying. That's not how gravity works. But yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Jurassic Park 1 to 3, best trilogy. Then Jurassic World, it was,
Decent.
decent. And
Rebirth?
then Rebirth, not consistent with the previous two,
No.
but on its own, it's a good movie.
Yeah, but I've noticed with Rebirth though, the dinosaurs are quite forgettable. Like for some reason, it's just a forgettable movie. When you see like Jurassic World trilogy and the Jurassic Park trilogy, you just kind of forget about it. And yeah, I don't know why. It's just the mutants aren't as memorable as like Rexy or the Indom.
I think the reason is because Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3, the big bads, the T-Rexes and the Spino, they're there the whole movie.
Yeah.
Jurassic World, the Indom is there the whole movie.
Yep.
In Fallen Kingdom, obviously, the volcanoes there at the start,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah.
get to mention in this show the Indoraptor.
Yeah, and then like its
And then-
design, its the way it's introduced to us, it hooks us, it scares us.
Dominion, they show off the Locust, they show off Dodgson, and they show off the Giga pretty early.
Yeah. Which
But
means
in Rebirth, the D-Rex ain't there till the end.
Yeah, and the thing is, the D-Rex had like 4 minutes of screen time altogether? Not much. And at the beginning of the movie, they kind of spoiled the D-Rex for us by showing it getting that guy. Like, none of the other movies do that. Like, none of Fallen Kingdom didn't show the Indoraptor at the start. We didn't see the Giga at the start of Dominion. We did see the Indom at the start of Jurassic World, but we didn't know it was the Indom. It was just an egg hatching.
For all we know, that could have just been some generic dino.
Exactly, which is what most of us probably thought.
It could have been blue. It could have been some other dino.
Could have been a T-Rex. Yes, it's interesting. But yeah, Rebirth just isn't as memorable compared to the others. Although it does have some great deaths, like old what's his name, the villain guy, when he gets bitten in half. Spoilers.
Yeah.
That's great. The frontal, the French dude, when he gets swallowed, when he gets eaten alive and swallowed whole by that Quetzalcoatlus, that's nasty. But yeah. Also, another inconsistency I've noticed that some people have pointed out in Rebirth is that when the Dr. Henry man falls through the trees, he survives the water perfectly fine. Like, realistically, you'd die. But it's a Jurassic movie, it's not realistic at all. But a lot of people complained about the parachute coming through the trees perfectly when he hit a bunch of branches. I'll tell you why, because there's a gap in the trees. Duh.
Yeah.
Logic,
Like,
man.
some complaints are valid. But then there's people who complain about a movie, but it's very obvious they weren't paying attention.
Oh yeah, like, that'd be really funny if someone said, I don't like the Jurassic movies because they're not realistic. Dinosaurs. Yep, not realistic at all. Yeah, what do you expect? It's a dinosaur movie. But yeah, those are sort of our nitpicks, and we ended up talking about most of the Jurassic movies, actually. If not all of them. Yes, that was our Jurassic franchise nitpicks. Most of them are with Dominion, because that's the one we've seen most recently.
And by most recently, we mean last night.
Yeah, but if we watch more,
'Cause it felt like
guaranteed,
it.
we're probably going to have to make a part 2 for this. But who knows, maybe we'll nitpick other movies as well. Yeah. Yeah. Nitpicks.